Cicero Pro Marco Marcello, episode 14. Soleo saepa anta oculos ponere, idque labenter crebris usurpara sermonibus, omnis nostrorum imperatorum, omnis exterradrum gentium potentissimordrumque populordrum, omnis clardrissimordrum regum res gestas, cum tuis nec contentionum magnitudine, nec numero proeli ordrum, nec varietate regionum, nec celeritate conficiendi, nec dissimilitudine bellorum posse conferri. Now, this is obviously a very long sentence, and in fact, according to the editor of this text, this public domain text, it's not even the end of the sentence. However, it's not especially complicated syntactically. Notice that for each of these, I pronounced them as omnis, 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 like so. And that's because each of these is actually plural and accusative. Each one of these is either masculine or feminine, plural, accusative. So let's have a translation and then some analysis. I often am accustomed to set before my eyes, so soleo ponere, and this is something that I freely employ or surpara in frequent speech, crebris sermonibus. I often set before my eyes that omnis, all of the gestas. So omnis here is going to be feminine, plural, and accusative because modifying res gestas, as is this one and as is this one. That all of the accomplishments, omnis res gestas, all of the deeds, nostrorum imperatorum, of our generals, masculine, plural, and genitive. All of the accomplishments, exterradrum gentium, of external nations or foreign nations, feminine, plural, genitive, and of the most powerful groups of people, potentissimordrum populordrum, again, masculine, plural, and genitive. All, omnis, all of the accomplishments, clardrissimordrum regum, masculine, plural, genitive, of the most famous kings. All of these accomplishments with yours, cum tuis. So tuis here is going to be feminine, plural, and ablative. It's a substantive adjective. Why feminine? Because it's referring to res gestas, which is how one says in Latin, accomplishments or deeds. It is, of course, the noun res, and then it is the participle of the verb gero, gerere, the perfect passive participle. So again, often I am accustomed to set before my eyes, or to look upon the fact, then we have parenthetical, idque, and this is something that I employ or surpara quite liberally in my frequent speeches or conversation. And what is it that I set before my eyes? Well, this is going to introduce oratio obliqua, indirect statement, the subject of which is res gestas in the feminine, plural, and accusative, and the verb of which is posse, right down here. Remember that in the oratio obliqua we have an accusative subject and then the infinitive as the verbal. So I often set before my eyes that omnis, 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 all of the accomplishments of our generals, all of the accomplishments of foreign nations and of the most powerful peoples, all of the accomplishments of the most brilliant kings, posse conferri, cannot be compared with yours, cum tuis, or we might say, can be compared with yours, nec, 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 in neither of these 5 ways, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They can be compared with your accomplishments, neither, nec, in the greatness, magnitudine, of the conflicts, so contentionum, feminine, plural, and genitive, magnitudine, feminine, singular, ablative, neither in the numero, the number of the battles, so this one is masculine, singular, ablative, this one is neuter, plural, genitive, neither in the variety, this is feminine, singular, ablative, this is feminine, plural, genitive, the variety of the different locations, nor in the swiftness, nec celeritate, this is feminine, conficiendi, of their conclusion. And this is a gerund in the neuter singular genitive, nor in the strangeness or the diversity of the types of wars. And this is feminine, and of course bellorum is neuter. So again, although it's a very long sentence, its structure is actually fairly simple. I often set before my own eyes that all of the accomplishments of these different groups of people can be compared with your accomplishments in neither of these ways, nec magnitudine, in none of these ways, nec numero, nec varietate, nec celeritate, nec dissimilitudine. So you can see the incredible parallelism here of nec plus genitive plus ablative, nec plus ablative plus genitive, nec plus ablative plus genitive, nec plus ablative plus genitive, nec plus ablative plus genitive. So this part of the sentence, you can see, in large part, parallels this part of the sentence. Time prevents me from showing even more of the parallelisms in terms of the selection of gender, the number of syllables, and all that goes into making this a really brilliant composition.
Thank you so much for watching this free video. I hope that you learned a lot about the classical languages and advanced your knowledge and enjoyment. You can help us keep going with this instruction if you like this video and subscribe to the channel. We've had hundreds of thousands of views in the last 9 years, and we would really like to grow our number of subscribers. If you hit the little bell, you will be notified every time we release a brand new free instructional video. You can also check out one of my Latin or Greek courses at LatinPerDiem.com or mossmethod.com. Check the links if you'd like to study Latin and Greek with me directly. So keep learning, and vale tote omnes.